This pen hasn't written since 2006, so checks out. Alright, we'll go with the other pen. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess and I'm watching Every Disney Movie Ever. Today I'm going to talk about Like Stars on Earth. Like Stars on Earth is a 2010, but really 2007 Bollywood release. It was released here in the US by Disney in 2010, but it was released in Bollywood in 2007. It is about a young boy who struggles with dyslexia and depression and almost drowns in life, and a teacher who discovers this and helps him. It is directed by Aamir Khan and Amole Gupte. Cinematography by Satyajit Pande. Editor is Deepa Bhatia. Music is by Shankar Madhavan, Loy Mendonca, and Ehsan Noorani. And it's written by Amole Gupte. The film stars Darsheel Safary as Ishan, Aamir Khan, one of the directors, as Nikumba Sir, Sachet Engineer as Johan, Tisca Chopra as mother, and Vipin Sharma as father. Gupte and Bhatia came up with the idea, and Bhatia was really inspired by Akira Kurosawa and how he had struggled and did poorly in school. And after a lot of research as to why kids would struggle in school, they found the Maharashtra Dyslexia Association and really dove in there. And then Gupte and Khan really butt heads on set, with Khan being in the movie, and eventually Gupte stepped down and let Khan just fully direct the film himself. They spent 5 months filming in India, and they filmed in tons of different cities all over, and it was really important to Khan that the children on the film were really well taken care of. They had close to 1,500 extras, and he used a lot of tricks to get the kids to act normally and act like kids. There are songs in the film, but they're not performed like traditional, except like maybe one of them. They're not performed like traditional Bollywood songs where there's a whole like dance break. A lot of them are just like narration songs almost, which are very good. And then there's like one song that actually it's Khan's song that he sings in the classroom that is a little bit more of a traditional Bollywood song. There were some protests and a little bit of controversy around the film because Khan came out in support of Narmada Bachao Andolan, and the film was eventually pulled from INOX theaters. I didn't do any research. This is just, I have no idea what that is. I don't know what he is or isn't in support of. I could read about it though. I could educate myself, and I think I might. Disney did get the rights and released it on DVD in 2010, and that's why it's a 2010 release on a Disney list for me. It does have a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. This is gorgeous. From the very beginning, when Ishan was like trying to catch the little fishes in the like gutter stream or whatever that was, the shot of him just like bent down looking was it's just beautiful. It's a very simple shot, but I don't know, it like hit my eyes and I was like, already stunning. I'm in. This is great. It is beautiful. They even do like a trombone effect at some point. They got some good movement, some good cinematography. It's really pretty to look at. And then the opening animation titles were really cute. And then later they have a tiny little animated sequence, which is also very cute. When he's doing 3x9 and the whole planet Pluto thing. Yeah, so cute, so good. Loved it. Beautiful. Honestly, this is 2 hours and 44 minutes, which Bollywood movies are normally around 3 hours. That's pretty common for a Bollywood movie. You're, gonna see 3-ish hours, give or take a little bit, or sometimes a little more. And man, this flew. Granted, I watched it at 1.5 times speed on Netflix, just because it scratches my brain nice. But even so, that only shaves off a little bit of the time. It's still like 2 hours and some change. And it was excellent. I think so far every Bollywood movie I've ever seen, I am never bored. I never feel like anything's dragging. It tells the stories so believably and so well that, there are some 3-hour American-made movies that are so boring and don't need to be 3 hours. could take some advice from Bollywood. Just saying. The music is fabulous. It's so good. Like I've already said, it wasn't a traditional Bollywood movie with the dance numbers, but they did have songs, and the songs served as like narration a lot of the time from Ishan's perspective. My favorites were My Ma, Brutal, and Like Stars on Earth, the song that's pretty much about like the title of the film. That was a very beautiful song as well. So well done, so catchy, so stunning, great lyrics. I love a movie with music in it when it's good and like appropriate and just, yes, so good, excellent. This is so good, okay? The 93% Rotten Tomatoes, very warranted. This is excellent. Wowie zowie is what I have to say. First of all, I cried multiple times. I think the scene that was just, I mean, there were multiple scenes that were very powerful, but the scene that just right to my freaking soul was the phone call scene. Alright, I mentioned what this is about. It's about a kid with dyslexia. So basically, Ishan is the youngest child in his family. His older brother is a superstar child, right? He's top of his class, really good at his sport, really obedient, you know, oldest child, etc. Ishan, unbeknownst to himself and his parents, has dyslexia. So he struggles in school, which makes him feel stupid, which makes him act out and not want to do anything. So he's the problem child. And the father is somewhat abusive and really mean, and the mom just like is desperate to like understand, right? Like what's going on, why doesn't he work, what, you know, this, that, and the other. Ishan is forced to go to this boarding school after he's, you know, like acted out one too many times because the dad's hoping to like whip it out of him, right? And Ishan is a beautiful painter. He's very creative, very imaginative, very outgoing, and this school like whips that out of him. And over the course of like the first half and some change of this movie, you see him slowly go numb and become like just an obedient child, but can't do the schoolwork, so he keeps getting punished. But otherwise he like is numb and listens to everything else that they say, and it's like so heart-shattering because you know how I am about letting kids be kids. So the phone call scene is after this kid has like cried his eyes out, is like feels so abandoned by his family, feels beat down, is in like deep depression and is numb. His mom calls him, like the school, to talk to him, to tell him that like she's so sorry but they can't come on Saturday to visit him because his brother has an important tennis game. And this scene is so simple but so good. Ishan doesn't talk at all. He holds the phone to his ear. Mom is like, Inu, you know, I'm so sorry. I know I'm a bad mother for not being able to make it, and like all this kind of stuff. Like, you know, and she's not like, it's not like she's trying to guilt him by saying she's a bad mother. It's, you can tell by watching it, that's not what she's trying to do. She fully believes that. And she's not trying to guilt him at all. And then she's like, talk to your brother, because like the brother always is able to kind of, you know, and the brother tries to talk to him, he doesn't say a word, and then he just like sets down the phone and leaves. And then the person picks up the phone and is like, hello, like, and the mom is like, where's Ishan? And he's like, oh, he left. And she's like, he left? And then it just like cuts. Like, that's it. I was so sad. I was crying. I was like, damn, this is so well done. It's so good. I can't even begin to explain it. Their use of color is also excellent. Like when he's like misbehaving, but still like outgoing and, you know, painting and imaginative. It's warm, it's bright, it's happy. And then when he's at this school, totally worn down and numb, it is very cold and sterile. And then as he slowly starts to like learn, color starts to come back into his life, the teacher starts to help him, all that kind of stuff. It's so good. It's so good. And then the teacher like coming in and totally changing a bunch of these kids' lives, but Ishan's in particular, because he sees Ishan being so numb, and he asks one kid a question, and the kid is just like, oh, he struggles with reading and writing and his numbers, so like, and the teacher being like, oh, and going and looking at his books and seeing it and knowing what dyslexia was, and like, it is so good. I can't even, I watch it. It's on Netflix. It's 2 hours and 44 minutes of pure incredibleness. It's so good. This little boy carries this movie. You would not go through this emotional journey if this kid wasn't as good as he is. Incredible. So well done. And then, Khan Nakumba is also so excellent. But I think Darsheel, right, is his name? Darsheel, literally amazing. I, like, just, he looks like a kid, he acts like a kid. Khan and maybe Gupte at some point got such a good performance out of Darsheel. Like, wow. Wow. Just wow. So good. Favorite part is probably an impossible choice. Like, it's just so hard. When Nakumba realizes that Ishan's dyslexic, it's so powerful because, like, I knew that the kid was dyslexic because it shows you that he's flipping his numbers and his letters right. When Ishan paints again, and then that painting, gorgeous. When the father sees Ishan reading, ooh, so many moments. When the dad, like, slowly realizes that he's kind of a piece of crap and, like, you know, is thankful to the teacher. When, I don't know, it's just, there's so many moments. It's just so good. My least favorite part is the dad beating his children. That would definitely take the #1 spot. Freaking awful. The mom also, I need to shout out Chopra because she wrecked it. She was so good. She's also excellent. Recommend. Yes. Please watch this movie. Everyone needs to watch more Bollywood movies, okay? They're all really good. My personal favorite is Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. It's wrecked my life. It destroys me. It's so excellent. I hear everyone talk about RRR. I still have to see it. Watch again. 100%. Literally anyone say freaking when. I will gladly watch this again. It's so good. Specific moments, I pretty much talked about a lot of them in my favorites, but Ishan painting, the teacher painting Ishan being seen and heard and understood and helped the way he needed to be helped. This, like, just when the teachers come for, like, the progress report day at the boarding school, and all the teachers are in better spirits and are like, oh, Ishan, he struggled at the beginning, but, like, wow, he's really blossomed, and what a painter, never seen anything like it, he's so good at painting. Like, I could get emotional about it. It's so good. I took, like, next to no notes because I was so enraptured by this movie. And granted, it tends to be harder for me to take notes when I'm watching a movie with subtitles, but I also took next to no notes because this movie is, I was genuinely glued to the screen. It was so good. That's everything I have for Like Stars on Earth. My final rating is 9 paintings out of 10. Our total movie count is... Our cry count is... Apparently that total is still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on all socials. You find out what movie I'm watching when. I put out videos every Monday and Friday and sometimes Wednesday. Join Patreon. I got a tier starting at just $1. You get every video a week early and a coupon code for merch, as well as exclusive merch access. Tiers above that, daily trivia, monthly, bonus content, all that good stuff. Until next time. Oh no, buy merch. Merch is great. Until next time, comment, like, subscribe, but I'm not in charge of your life. You are, so you do, and don't be, I'm gonna say, father about it, because he was awful, but he does learn. So maybe one of the first teachers about it, because they were nasty, dude. So rude. Oh no, my battery's gonna die. Okay, let me... Oh gosh. It might die in the middle of this video. Shoot, it was at 28%. Oh, whatever. Okay.